Hope it's not raining outside. There were thousands of people outside. Good first contact. Malk with the opening dig. And that ball off the edge of the block. Virginia Adriano from Turin, Italy. I like the board. I think you can live with a couple of deflections. Very nice play that time by Reese Messer, the 5'11 freshman out of Kansas. Speaking of that, the Kansas Gatorade. 25 aces coming into the weekend for Murray. That ball is passed way too tight. Good save by Messer. Out of the back row again. Pretty smart shot. I don't mind that from Fomawina. She was trying to recycle, but just the block for Nebraska too good.
Like they did on that play. She hit so hard.
There is Messer, among the league leaders in assists so far in her first season of college volleyball. Perfect pass by Weejay into the middle. There's Fomawina off the block, though, dug by Harper Murray. Out of the back row. Might have been going out, but dug once again by Nebraska. Malk, then Landfair.
A few big games this past week. New career high in kill mark, 25.
I had 24 against Minnesota, 25 against Wisconsin. So doing it against some of the better teams in the country. Alec again.
Just for her, how can she get that consistency late in the year, really have that full drive toward the postseason?
Adriano into the middle, blocked by Jackson. Andy Jackson, number 15, returning first team All-American.
Feels like Nebraska putting up everyone to the house, being able to stop everything.
They're the best blocking team so far in the conference at just under 3%. Fomawina, another block.
Sometimes hard to distinguish Cardinal versus the Nebraska Red, but you can hear those Cornhusker fans.
Another good pass and a crafty shot by Messer.
Like on that last play, they have to take what Nebraska is going to give them. Nebraska has been very tight at the net, but if USC can take advantage of some of those holes, they can carry that on as the match progresses.
Landfair, and Mullen got her down the line. Taylor Landfair at the libero position. Set point number 1. Fomawina. What a rip into the cross court, dug by Messer. Coming to Landfair. Deep into the cross court. And Taylor Landfair registers her 6th kill. And Rebecca Alec, who gave way to Obeche late in that opening set. Very, very efficient indeed. Perfect pass. And Murray down the line and tattoos it right on the sideline for Harper Murray. USC is currently ranked at number 17. Trying to close out the season in strong fashion. Jackson again on the slide, dug by Messer. Look at Nebraska work at the defensive end. Murray. USC standing in as well at the defensive end, but not the answer for Jackson. That's Nebraska volleyball.
And that's what makes them so special. They're never out of a play. Keep it alive.
National Player of the Year. So the beat goes on. Good pass by Weejay. Mullen still looking for her first kill and has it. Outstanding swing, and Abigail Mullen has got to get herself going. When Mullen was struggling, he said, look, you're an outstanding server. You dig 2 balls per set. She really defends her position. Adriano is blocked, and here comes USC. Malk, 14 aces on the year. Played at the DS on Friday, playing in the libero on this Sunday. That's going to be a joust coming. Murray getting to the ball quickly. Good dig by Sigler, and cross-body by Jackson. Here is Malk. USC's reception has been good, and Abigail Mullen coming along.
If USC can take advantage on their own serve, might be able to come back.
Here is Gala Trubant going short, working on Murray. Fantastic play off the right side, in between the seam and the block.
Doing it here today at Galen.
Well, Nebraska has sold out 359 consecutive times at the Devaney Center and led the nation in attendance since 2013. Good swing. What a dig by Murray. Just inside the antenna. SC trying to get a good block touch by Riley. SC with the dig. Really good read by Mauk. Harper Murray out of the back row. Just to finish the thought about attendance and what Nebraska has done. At 10,498 at UCLA. A new record for the Bruins. To Landfair, just a couple of points away. That's a good play by Landfair, and Nebraska 9 times out of 10 would cover that. She was just trying to recycle. Here is Troupin, set point once again for Nebraska. And Obeche able to cross-body that down to the floor. Another easy set win. Is playing this season anyway as a defensive specialist. She will certainly have her moments for the Cornhuskers. Underway third set. Weejay going off speed. Right side, Mullen going line. And again, after a slow start, Abigail Mullen, number 5 in black, now with 104 wins at USC. Rebecca Alec. But Bergen Riley, look at the delivery.
It was perfect all around, Paul, and that's one thing Alec.
A new attendance record here at USC as well on this match as there was at UCLA on Friday because Nebraska's in town. Adriano into the cross court, dug by Messer. Weejay. Dug by Mauk, right on top of the net, and rejected by Murray. The players, they weren't sure. Here's Messer again. 10-8. Landfair. Terminating off the left side, having a big match.
That was a point of emphasis for the coaching staff, and they've absolutely flipped that script.
Back row combination. Sigler is dug. What a block by Jackson. 1-on-1 against Taverdi.
That's what makes Jackson the player she is. She can be everywhere and consistently take advantage.
After review, the call is confirmed. There's no touch. Nebraska will lose the challenge.
All right, 20-17. Here is Troupin. Right side again. Alec over the top of the block and down. Rebecca Alec. You talked about it, Casey. Nebraska has so many weapons as a block defense. It's like, where do you focus? Your head just has to be on a swivel. That's why for Murray with 10, Rebecca Alec with 9, Andy Jackson with 7. Very high efficiency. Sigler out of the back row. 53 digs, 8 blocks, siding out at 80% on the match. 80% for the win. Andy Jackson closes it out. 3-1 on Friday night against UCLA, and a very impressive sweep against number 17 USC.